man, guess what? JJS just pulled the most random, unexpected, out-of-nowhere move ever. Dropped an update on a Monday at 1 p.m. Like, who does that? So yeah, new update just dropped. It's not some insanely huge content drop, but it's also not bad either. Just some small but cool additions. At least we got something, right? So in this video, I'll break down the major additions, the new content from the last update, and there's a cool secret tech that you might not know about yet. So I'll show you all that, break it down, and make sure you stay all the way until the end, because I'll be picking 2 people to win a Game Pass. And of course, if you want to qualify for the next giveaway, well, you already know the deal. So stick around, don't miss out, and let's get into it. All right, let's start with a couple of new features. Nothing too crazy, but still a cool little addition. First up, we got a new game setting called Bloodbath. You can toggle this on and off just like rain or night mode. So when this feature is enabled, all the blood from fights, especially finisher moves, doesn't disappear. It just stays there. So yeah, if you're into that whole brutal, chaotic vibe, this one's for you. And if you don't like it, just switch it back off. Then all the blood all over the place will despawn. So don't worry, your game won't turn into a permanent crime scene. Well, if this looks familiar, that's because Z actually teased this in the Discord last week. So yeah, now it's here. Then, well, we got something I've been waiting on for a long time. So finally in build mode, you can now spawn a wedge. So if you're into building, this is actually a big deal, especially for making stuff like stairs, roofs, or whatever wild idea your creative mind comes up with. You get what I mean. This little addition, low-key a game changer for builders. This game is slowly turning into Roblox Studio at this point, but just a little easier to use. Then, 2 new emotes. First up, bathtub. And yeah, if you know, it's a reference to Higuruma's bathtub scene from the manga. Pretty sick. And then there's Paradise, which is just another silly dance emote. Nothing too deep, just pure vibes. Next up, probably something you're gonna like, map presets. So in the PS Plus menu, there's now a new presets tab where you can access ready-made maps. These include some iconic locations from JJK, and apparently one of them is even a YBA map. For now, it's just a few, but I'm guessing more will be added in future updates. And yeah, you can load these up in your private server, play with friends, and even modify them. But just a heads up, if you go crazy with modifications, you won't be able to save them to your build slot. So don't get too attached. Just saying. Now finally, the main highlight of this update, and it's none other than the man himself, the defense attorney, Higuruma. So yeah, as expected, he got 2 new moves. Well, technically, one of them is a rework. That's skill 2. But of course, there's a twist when you combine these 2 moves correctly. And don't worry, I'll show you that in a sec. Unfortunately, we still don't have his domain expansion or awakening yet. But if you check out Gamma's video, he actually showed a short clip of how it might look. So the domain itself is pretty much what we expected. And the mechanic seems straightforward too. And as you can see, Z has the executioner's sword. So yeah, this is looking really similar to how Hakari's awakening works. Can't wait to try this out. Just so exciting. Anyway, let's get into the new moves. First up, we got Justice Served. This move resizes Higuruma's weapon and slams it down on the opponent. If you land it successfully, it ragdolls them and flings them into the air. And of course, there's a finishing effect. And honestly, one of the most satisfying moves to pull off. Now, if you miss hitting the target, well, it's not a total waste. Instead, it triggers a variant that sends out shockwaves forward, starting from where the gavel first came down. And if an opponent gets caught in any of these shockwaves, they get stunned. Then, just like that, it rushes in and smacks the target with the gavel. And, well, just a little bonus silly effect thing you should know. If you finish off an opponent with skill 1, then immediately slam them with skill 2, it triggers this special, or whatever you want to call it. A Higuruma meme picture flashes on the screen. Yeah. And then we got to grapple. Now this one's kind of techie and actually super versatile. So if you use it normally, it just pulls the opponent toward you. It's got a decent range too, so you can grab people from a good distance. And depending on how you want to use it, it can be a combo extender or just a straight up setup move. Super flexible. But here's the cool part. If you press 3 and then R, it does the opposite. Instead of pulling the opponent, you get launched toward them and then you smack them with the gavel, flinging them into the air. Well, actually, there's even more insane tech you can pull off with this move. So if your opponent is ragdolled in the air, you can immediately follow up with a grapple. This combo not only connects perfectly, but also gives you bonus damage by down slamming them straight into the ground. The smoothest way to do it, right after using skill 2. While the opponent is still flying midair, just press 3, then R, and boom, instant combo. Devastating. Certified disrespect. So yeah, those are all the cool new things from the last update. The rest, just some game balancing and quality of life changes. Not one of those crazy updates, but hey, still another W. Anyway, before we wrap this up, I gotta pick 2 winners from the last giveaway. And remember, this video has another giveaway too. To join, all you gotta do is drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your favorite part of this update along with your username. That's it, super easy. Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. See you in the next video. Peace.